Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today is a road trip adventure. I'm going to take the Leaf, or so it's not a Leaf. The Leaf's gone. The Bolt. The 21 Chevy Bolt. That's funny. The Leaf. Yeah, I want to take it. It was kind of a spontaneous. I got 3.5 hours to kill. I'm taking it out to Julian for lunch from Poway. I don't know how far that is. The car probably has around 70% charge, I'm guessing. I plugged it in before I took a shower, but I don't think that half hour is going to make a difference. Let me see what the miles are. Let's see, Julian, California. It is 39 miles. About an hour to get there. It's through the mountains or through the windy country road, so it's about an 80-mile round trip on a country highway. So we'll see how it does. I think whatever's in there will get me back. If not, I'll figure it out then. I haven't looked up, like, I know there's a DC charger here and there or something, but I'm not too concerned. That's where the AAA card comes in. It can tow the thing back. But I think it's got enough in it, so let's hit the road. All right, ready to go. So the thing says it's about 75% charge. I don't know how to put that. 181 miles. I don't go by the miles. I never go by the miles. You go by the little filler bars. You treat it like a gas gauge. You kind of got to know your car. So it's an 80-mile round trip, so even if that thing is off by 50%, we're still gonna get back. But it should be fun, something different. Wish I could have done an off-road adventure, but you know, 3.5 hours is 3.5 hours. I can't do it. It's by the time I get to East County, it's 1 hour 40 minutes. So it's a pavement road trip for some hamburger. Give me a hamburger up there and a slice of pie. So, but anyway, here we go. So I'm rolling. Just left the house, going down the highway. Speed. I am running the climate control on auto, which I normally do. There's auto set to 70 degrees. Currently the heater is on because I think it's like in the 60s outside. The fancy dash doesn't tell you what the temperature is when you have the Android Auto running. So I'm running the map. Maybe if I hit this thing. No. Yeah, it doesn't tell you the temperature, it goes away. But it's in the 60s, somewhere about there. Alright, time to enjoy this ride and turn on the tunes. All right, we're about halfway on the trip. Got 19 miles to go out of that 38. So from Poway to Julian, it's uphill. Poway's at about 500 feet elevation. I think Julian is upper 3,000s or 4,000 feet. So there's a climb coming out of Poway. It's called a Poway grade. Going up Poway Road up to the 67. And it's a significant grade, so you do lose a little bit of power. That's the grade that I test old cars on to see if they're overheating. I will take them, I'll push them hard up that grade to see how high I can get the temperature to climb. That's something I'm going to do with the 61 as soon as it's going to get registered after it's street legal. But anyway, we've gone about 20 miles. I reset it about 2 miles in. Average is 3.1 miles to the KW. Where you can see we lost 3 bars off of the thing, off the battery. I lost the first one like right away, so I'm guessing the charge was at pretty close to 70% and not the 75, which is good. Now the road's leveled off. It's all good. But yeah, I got this. I had it for about 4 weeks. This particular model is 2021 Chevy Bolt Premier. I got the fancy one. This one's got the leather seats and got the fancy wheels. Got all the fancy lane departure alarm. It's got that right there. It's got a heated steering wheel. It's even got heated rear seats, which the kids love. It's pretty nice. It's fancy. It's exactly what I wanted out of a daily commuter for around town. I do drive 100% free, thanks to the 11 kW solar system at the house, which has been paid for a long time ago, and free charging at work. So I normally charge this once or twice a week. I could comfortably go 7 days on a 80 to 20% charge, which gives you the 60% in the middle. But when I do that, then I need to be on the charger longer at work, and we're only allowed so many hours per day. So I usually, plug it in whenever I see an available charger, or every 2 to 3 days for a couple hours and call it. And I did figure out how to get the temperature on the thing. You hit the home button and it shows you it's 55 degrees out there. So it's chilly. The heater is running. It says the heater is on. Still set to 73. It's actually pretty nice in here. It's comfy. The car is easy to drive. The car is small. I wouldn't call it small, but it's narrow. It's a 4-door hatch with 200 horsepower. It's like a little go-kart, and it's very responsive. Love it. Lots of room. Lots of room for the kids to get in and out, and the groceries, the back seats fold down. It's pretty cool. It's actually roomy. I installed my dash cams in here, which you just probably seen the dash cam footage. Snake on the beach. But overall, it's really good. I love it. It's all the stuff I was looking for. I really liked my Nissan Leaf, the 2011, but the range was crap. It was the first gen. That thing, by the time I sold it, it only went like 40 miles from full to empty. And that was like beeping at you. It was empty. So it was time for that to go. I sold that, get the down payment, for the Tesla. It's funny, I haven't done a Tesla documentary yet because I never get to drive the car on my off days. The wife always has the car, the Model Y. It's great. It's a great family car, but around town it's a little too big for me. I like smaller cars, so that's why I went out and I bought this one. A lot cheaper too. This one was used. It was one of those pre-owned or pre-loved or whatever you want to call it. It was a lease return with 30,000 miles on it. There's nothing wrong with it. Looked brand new, smelled brand new, had brand new tires still had nipples on it. And they put new wipers on it, and that's it. These things don't need much, really. Like when I had the Nissan Leaf, only thing I ever did was change the wipers, rotated the tires, and changed the cabin filter once, and that's really it. There's no oil to change. There is oil and there's fluids. It's got a gear in the gearbox. There is a gearbox, but there's no shifting gears. I last almost a lifetime of the car. There's antifreeze. There's 3 different antifreezes. There's antifreeze for the battery, there's antifreeze for the electronics, and there's antifreeze for the heater. This one has a heated high voltage heater core. It works pretty good. It's not a Tesla heat pump, but boy, it's actually pretty good. And then with the heated seats, it's more than adequate for, I'm in San Diego, so I can't vouch for the sub-zero weather. Probably wouldn't own one of these, but anyway, it's good. Like I said, it's super easy to drive. It's fun, and it's roomy. I like how tall the cab is. The cabin here is pretty tall, so I can get in and out really easy. It's comfy. I don't want to say it's comfier than the Tesla, but yeah, it's hard to say because the seats in this have been satin, so they're a little more flat. So I find these seats slightly comfortable more than the Tesla, but the Tesla is okay. But I like this. This is fun. So it is pretty roomy. Even for my size, a larger or 2x larger, and it's quiet. Definitely has the horsepower. It's got the get up and go. The traction control is really good. The weight distribution is really good. It hooks up. Now, if you're going around a corner, you can break the inside tire loose at about 30 miles an hour or 35 miles an hour pretty easily. If you lean it around the corner, you'll break that tire loose at 45 miles an hour. I've done it. I normally drive in the low range. You see the L down there, which is the versus drive. The L is the one pedal operation if you're used to EVs or you know about them. It's when you let off the gas, it slows the car down through regeneration back to the battery, and you pretty much never have to hit the brake unless you're hot rodding it or you need to abruptly stop. Then you would use the brake. But I can kind of show you. I'm doing 42. I let off the throttle and you see it slowing down. There goes the traffic. I don't want to piss the guy off behind me, but it on this road, I don't have to use the brake at all. It's just one pedal driving. Yeah, overall, I'm really happy with it. And all right, I'm gonna get back to driving and actually enjoying this drive and not be yakking at the camera. So back to some Snake on the Beach. Anyway, got up to Julian. It's about 50% on the battery left. So it was about 70. I just lost 1 bar, so it's probably pretty close to 50. So I used up 20% of the battery to get up here. Drive was really nice. Yeah, for the local San Diego area, there's definitely no range anxiety. Now, I wouldn't take it to Vegas. Yes, you could do it. You could do it on a 80cc motorcycle, street legally too, probably, or a 125, I should say. But it wouldn't be fun. But yeah, it was nice getting here. Gonna go get me a hamburger and a slice of pie. All right, that lunch hit the spot. All righty. Ignition. All right, so we're at, all right, quiet. All right, we're at half a battery. It says 102 miles. It's 46 degrees outside. And we're wearing sunglasses. So it's back down. So we used 20% of the battery. We'll see what it uses going back down off the mountain. See how that goes. Just curious. Probably gonna stop in Ramona, visit one of my buddies. If he's home. If not, I'll mosey on home. But I'll see you on the road. Alright, so I'm almost home, probably another couple miles. We are at 40% on the battery so far. We've traveled about 77 miles with an average of 4.2 miles per kW, which is actually really good. There's the numbers. The car's running the AC now, 63. I did deviate. I went to my buddies in Ramona. He called me back right after I hung this up. So ended up going over there for a bit. So the car got heat soaked in the sun. So now it's running the AC instead of the heater. But it's doing pretty good. It was a fun trip, fun experiment. Definitely no range anxiety here in San Diego with one of these. Love it. It's fun. Anyway, about a block away from home. So, hey, thanks for coming along for the ride. Thanks for watching. And until next time.